I want to talk to the women who lose themselves the minute they meet a man. They lose their career, they lose their life goals, they lose their passion to do things just because they meet a man, a new man in their life. Now, regardless of how strong or how independent you are, yeah, everyone can lose themselves when you meet somebody new, especially if you are in love. You begin to act in a new way, you begin to talk in a new way, you begin to dress in a new way. You lose your identity, you lose that thing that people know you for because you meet somebody new. Now, low self-esteem can actually make a woman lose herself, okay? Now, when you are trying to fit in, when you don't have a say of your own, when you are not sure of who you are, you can actually lose yourself. It can happen. But I want you to understand that there is something that was relevant about you. There was something that brought that young, wonderful, amazing man into your life. There is something he saw that made him come into your life. There's something he liked about you. So when you lose it, you don't become very relevant anymore. Okay, now I see this happen a lot. You meet a new guy, and all of a sudden you turn to something else, something that people begin to wonder and say, she didn't used to be like this. Okay, now change, I understand. Somebody can influence you positively. Okay, somebody can also influence you negatively, even as an adult. I teach that all the time. But when you lose yourself, you lose your self-esteem, you lose your prestige, you lose your glamour. It is not very good. Now, when you are trying to fit in, I understand maybe the guy has a lot of influence over you that can also contribute to losing yourself. Now, if you've already lost yourself, now, for some ladies, they don't even know when they have lost themselves. Now, you don't have time for yourself. That is one. You have negative thoughts all the time. You don't care for yourself anymore. You lose interest in the things you used to do, the things you used to enjoy. You don't even know your needs or preferences. Okay, these are signs that you've already lost yourself. Now, let me help you this morning. If you've already lost yourself in that marriage, in that relationship, the first thing you should learn how to do is get to know yourself. If you want to take back control of your life, okay, get to know yourself. Some of you don't even know your strength, you don't know your weaknesses. If somebody say, okay, define yourself in one sentence, you can't even define yourself because you don't even know who you are. You don't even have an identity of your own. You don't have a mind of your own. People talk for you. Your boyfriend or your husband or your fiance, he's the one that talks for you. He's the one that tells you what to do. He's the one that tells you where to go. Now, the first thing to getting back your life is get to know yourself. Now, the second thing is try to socialize on your own. Try to make contacts, try to build relationship with other ladies that are your own friends. Your husband friends are not your friends, your fiance friends are not your friends. Yes, you can have a good relationship with them. It doesn't mean that you people share the same circle of friends. Try to have your own friends. Now, the third pointer, try to have hobbies that you enjoy, something you enjoy doing. Okay, it could be Scrabble, it could be chess, it could be maybe tennis, it could be football. As a lady, it could be watching movies, it could be reading a book. Have hobbies that you enjoy doing on your own. By so doing, you will recover yourself. By so doing, you will have what I call that alone time, where you get to study, you get to do things that you enjoy. Little by little, you will recover who you are. Don't just lose yourself in marriage. Don't lose yourself in relationship. You don't have an identity anymore. You don't know who you are anymore just because you got married. Okay, I see lots of Ladies, even in church, you see this lady with so much anointing, you see how her voice is heavenly, and then she gets married. All of a sudden, nothing is heard about her anymore. All of a sudden, she just goes into oblivion, into thin air, and people begin to wonder, wow, what happened? She was really coming up, she was really good, she already had a brand. All I mean, by the time she got into this relationship, it's like the person overshadowed you. No matter what you do, don't lose your goals, don't lose your career, don't lose yourself for any man. A man can wake up tomorrow and tell you, oh, I'm no longer interested. The only thing that will keep you back are your life achievements, are your life goals, are those things, your career, your mindset, your identity, your brand will keep you going even when the whole thing crashes. As always, my name is Bina Kenneth. I'm the Big Mama of Africa and your favorite life coach. If you find this video interesting and informative, don't forget to share me out. As always, stay intentional for now. Bye. See you in my next video.